Well, hello everyone. Welcome to IGTV and another BSL cast. This evening we're gonna show the semifinals, and we got IRK's father against DM White, and then we got Ash's AOT, Art of Turtle, against the Reds LML. I'm just gonna open up the replays here, then we should be good to go. Oh wait. Here we go. All right. So, as I said, we got RK Father against DM White and Ash's Art of Turtle against Red's LML. And should be some interesting series. Father being the only Terran player in the round of 8 and manages to get to semifinals against the DMs, of course, their leader, White. And then we have Zerg versus Protoss in the second set between Art of Turtle and LML. So, just gonna open up StarCraft here. And host the first replay. Seems like my settings for my webcam was a bit off. There we go. All right, so first game is gonna be on La Mancha 1.1, and let's just head into it, shall we? All right. So, starting in the top right corner, playing in the yellow color, it is IRK's father. And in the bottom left corner, playing in the white color, or the red color, it's gonna be DM's White. White color, red color, yellow color. It's all the colors here. So, just put on the music here as well. So we all know White from before. He's been in the Chobo League before, and he's a great competitor and contender for the title each season. While Father came second last season, losing to Ash's Shad in the finals. Shad losing to LML in the round of 8 this season. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Father does against White here. White, of course, being the more experienced player. If you're cheering for someone, write in the comments to the right. And who do you think is gonna win the series? Also write that, and what score you think is gonna be. Both players opening pretty standard here. Which we've seen in almost every series so far. Very standard play in the first game. Both players playing it safe, and then we've seen everything is escalated as we've gone for the next couple of games. Yo, what's up, Space? What's up, game? So, is the sound okay? Can you hear my voice? Alright, or do I need to do any adjustments? Just write in the comments and I'll fix that right away. Awesome. So White here going for that cybernetic score before his second pylon, which means we won't be seeing a sellout harassment here from him. Meanwhile, Father went for pulling his SVs right when he got that 100 gas, so he's going for a factory build here, and most likely gonna be a couple of vultures in the beginning. Not going for the tank opening here. Cheers, everyone. That probe actually got in there and they got a lot of intel from the Terran base. And we see White here going for an expansion early on. And of course, since he noticed that the SCVs were pulled from the gas, he won't be expecting any early harassment from the Terran here. So he has plenty of time to go for that expansion, even before his first Dragoon. And the timing should be pretty good here for the mines or the speed. Seems like it won't be, and there's the mines. All right. So going for mines in the beginning. Right, so we have one player here, Mr. Butzelbear, one of the latest addition to IRKC team, cheering for Father, of course, cheering for his IRK comrades. Still no harassment going on here. Father with a couple of vultures out on the map now, just putting down some mines to get some map vision. Meanwhile, White has his expansion up and is preparing to get some observers out in the field to be able to cope with these mines that are all over the map right now. Or very soon. So we're gonna pull up the scores from the last series here, and as you saw yesterday, for the ones who watched the cast yesterday, we saw Red Eyes versus AOT, and the AOT won that one in a very convincing way. CBC. Then we had Chad versus LML. Some very weird games. But in the end, LML came out as victor in that series. And from the first day of the round of 8, we saw Wingsil from Poland against Father. Father winning 3-2 in a TVP. Very close games. And then we had White versus Jedi 1, which White won 3-2-0. We got 3 gateways now from White. We got observers coming out. Not much else happening right now in the red base here. On the other side of the map, we're getting another factory. The +1 is going. We got scans. It's looking pretty good for both players. So for all the new viewers here, this is Chobo League. It's round of 4. It's the semi-finals, and this is the first series that we're gonna cast. It's between IRK's Father and DM White. The second series is gonna be between Ash, AOT, and Red's LML. So White going for another expansion now. Father noticing that, oh, he's losing one of the vultures actually. Neat little mine wall here. Oh, so we got Goliaths here. And we got an expansion from our Terran player also coming up now. Both players playing very passive right now. Not much happening here. They're both just building up. We haven't had that much engagement yet. One vulture is the only unit that has gone down, apart from the scouting workers. Oh, and we got an observer snipe here. Here's the range for the Goliaths. We got a starport coming up as well. Are we gonna be seeing some drops here? Or is this just to get that +2 going as quick as possible? Because as you know, you need that science facility to be able to upgrade your mech units. This is a very forward engineering bay being built here. Alright, so no, it's just going to make this expansion safe. Wow, very good map control from Father right now. White is up to 6 gateways right now. He's getting speed for the zealots. He also has that Templar Archive, so he is able to go for Arbiters now if he wants to. He has to take for it. All he needs is a Stargate and the Arbiter Tribunal. There's just so much yellow on this quarter part of the map. So let's see here. Alright, so the starport is not producing anything. We don't see any control tower here, so it won't be any drops. It's just to get that +2 going. Should see these guys start spinning very soon. There's the +2, there's the +1. So we got a 2-1 timing. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I agree, Tony. He's playing very passive right now. Okay, so he has a couple of Dark Templars out. Wonder what their task is gonna be here. And look at this wall being built here. Trump gotta learn from this guy. So this is a lot of yellow, but also, is this the right way to go? Or are you just making a wall to stay at home, and meanwhile the Protoss has the entire map for himself? How do you get out of this? And a lot of supply depots over here, which means that if you have a counterattack, if you're going out on the map, a lot of your supply depots are gonna go down here. But I bet these guys has everything covered, and they have a strategy in mind. They're in the semifinals, so here's the Stargate. Or is this the second Stargate? Yes, it is. So do we have a +1 coming out here from... Oh, we got a +1. Oh, a 1-1 upgrade actually. Not very common to see that many upgrades from a Protoss player. But seems like Wyatt has another plan here. Oh. So this is starting to look like a very good Terran army right now. And on the other side of the map we have a lot of Protoss units. And this is a lot of Zealots actually. Way too much in my opinion, but I'm not very familiar with playing PvT. So if this looks standard to you, then I take your word for it. But it looks like it's a lot of Zealots. Usually have like one control group of Zealots, if I'm not mistaken, but well, let's see how this goes. Sniping all those observers. And as you can see here, this is so many Zealots. It's like 14 Dragoons, 15 Dragoons. Right, so we have another expansion coming up here from Father, it seems. Both players stacking so much cash right now. So let's see how this engagement is gonna go. This is a huge army, guys. This is actually a max limit at 14 minutes. And this is the first fight we're seeing. The first engagement. So let's see how this goes. Did the shuttle go down? Yeah, the shuttle went down. And look at this. Oh, here comes Starfighter. We have a vessel here, so pretty safe so far. Ooh, and the EMP just shoots everything. Hits every single unit almost. And GG is called. White taps out, and that was pretty weird game, right? One fight, one victory for our boy Father. Well, that's TVP for ya. Mass up, 14 minutes, then just attack. So next game is gonna be on Neo Sylphid 2.0. Let's see if we have the same outcome on this map. One fight, one victor, or it's gonna look quite different. Here we go. Starting in the top mid position, playing in the red color is DM's white. And in the bottom left position, playing in the yellow color, it's RK's Father. Yeah, I think so too. And he was maxed out last game, and so many sellouts. I think he had like 15 Dragoons, and the rest was just sellouts. It has to be like 3 or 4 control groups of just sellouts. That won't fly very well against vultures and tanks. So Father is going for a wall here, it seems. Exactly. So we have a 10 gate opening here from white. And here's the barrack. So who do you guys think is gonna win this game? Write in the comments to the right. Well, great harassment here from Wyatt. He's actually gonna kill this SUV. Chasing him down at least. Oh, is he gonna actually survive this? Well, he's letting the probe in. That's huge. Letting him know what's happening in here. Looking around for that SCV. Where is it? Where is it? Well, you won't find it. It's in here somewhere. Alright, so White going for another expansion, opening here. And once again, before the first Dragoon hits. And so the factory is done. So the thing right now is that Father is actually farming gas with 2 SCVs this game, which means that he's probably going for another expansion, and mostly gonna see a tank popping out this time with a siege timing. Nope. It's gonna be a vulture once again. So much gas. Alright, so it's vulture. Oh, maybe he missed that he has 2 SCVs in the gas this game. Alright. So he's banking up a lot of gas though. Well, you can never have too much of a gas. Especially in TVP, you're gonna need that gas. Alright, so first vulture is out on the map, and this Dragoon actually missed it entirely. Mines should be done very soon. So let's see, how much damage can this guy do? So can he get in there with the vulture here? Well, at least he will keep these guys in the base and these guys from getting home. So the first tank is being produced now, and it's up and running. Starting to harass these Dragoons here. Just trying to make them move back here and walk straight into these mines. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we have an observatory being created here, and the first observer is gonna pop out anytime soon. And then it's bye-bye. Oh, look at this. Oh, boom! Mines actually hit the Dragoons, and it was a one-shot kill for the tank after that. Scanning the main. Noticing the 3 gateways here. Once again, very good map vision here for Father. Putting down mines on each expansion close to the Prados base to make sure that he knows what's going on around the map. Alright, so both players just building up right now. Not much happening here. And he's gotta know now that this is a lot of gateways. And he might need to start making his own factories here. Right, so Father now scouting the expansion here and knows that White is going for the mineral only one. Once again, we have zealots being produced here. Most likely gonna be unloaded on this shuttle and used to drop in between or in the enemy line to be able to kill off the tanks. Father playing pretty much like he did last game. Playing it standard, very standard. And so does White. Nothing fancy from either of the players. Both players just playing it very safe right now. So whoever wins this series is gonna get into the Chobo League finals, and they will be casted by me and maybe someone else next week. And it's gonna be a best of 7, of course. Hopefully I'll have a co-caster that cast. We'll see. Alright, so we have legs coming out now for zealots. And once again, we have a lot of zealots being produced here. And down goes the observer. So how many scans do we have? Oh, we got 4 scans in this comset station. And we now have 5 factories on the other side of the map, 6 gateways. And this time, White actually has probably a better setup here for his army. He has more dragoons than last time, but still producing a lot of zealots. But this might actually work, because right now Father is just producing tanks. Well, we have a couple of archers being produced here in the main base right now, and they just popped out. And White is just stacking so much minerals right now, and he's so ahead in supply. It's almost crazy. So +1 is done, and he started the +2 and +1 armor. On the other side of the map, we don't have a fort yet, so we don't have any upgrades. So let's see how this goes. Here we go, the shuttle moving in here, and this shuttle might do so much damage with those zealots, and now the zealots getting on top of the tanks, and this might be the end of this army. Oh, look at these zealots just raging past all the tanks, killing them off one by one. And GG is called. Father taps out. And game number 2 goes to Mr. White. So, he evens the score. That means we have a 1-1 score right now. Getting into game number 3 here in the first series today. The next game is going to be on Escalade 1.0. Here we go. Starting in the top right corner. Playing in the yellow color, it's gonna be IRK's Father. And bottom right corner, playing in the red color, is DM's White. And this is, of course, best of 5. So we got at least 2 or 3 games left in this first series. So let's see what they have up their sleeves. Are we gonna be seeing some new strategies here, or are both players just gonna do the same thing one more time before they feel like, alright, it's time to start experimenting a bit? Pulling out those special tactics that I know they have up their sleeves. So both players have shown some really solid play here in the first two games, and White just attacking a bit earlier the last game, and noticed that, alright, this is the right time to push through Father's defense before he gets all those vultures that is gonna build a wall between his zealots and the tanks. So let's see how this game goes. We're gonna have a similar end to this game, like the first or the second game. Right, so White is actually scouting crossover this game. Interesting choice. Most likely because he's scouting pretty late. Meanwhile, Father's going the wrong direction anyways, so... The thing now is that White doesn't know which way Father's SCV is going. And is he gonna go crossover? Yes, he is. Yep, he's going for the crossover scout. And White is going to the right. So both players scouting one another out in the beginning. Right. Scouting probe getting sniped. White once again going for range and expansion before his first Dragoon. Oh, and look at this. Here we go. Father going for the early push here, with a couple of Marines along with 7 SCVs here, and this guy is gonna have a hard time here. No, he's turning back. Oh, why? Bomber. This could have been so nice. This could have actually worked. Shouldn't have turned around there. He had it. There was only one Dragoon protecting the Prada's base. And those 7 SCVs alongside 2 Vultures and 5 Marines could have done the trick here. But he decided to go back and expand, playing it safe. Well, that's a lot of mineral time wasted there. Well, that would have been a very fun thing to see if that would have worked, because yeah, I love those kind of cheese plays. When you're all of a sudden having a snake of SCVs just running straight into your base, killing off the first Dragoon, going head to head with the first pylon. Right, so okay, so we're going for Reavers this game. White actually going for the robotic support bay. That can actually create a lot of problems here for Father, but he sniffed that one out. Well, it's only 2 Dragoons. What else can it be? Has to be something weird, right? So looks like Father has this under control. That Reaver won't get anywhere near the expansion at least. And yeah, we have a turret in the main base as well. Well, Dragoons can't get out because of the mines, of course. So here comes the shuttle. Let's see what he can do with this. We have a couple of mines here. Ready to take on that Reaver if it pops. Oh, 3 kills. Well, that's not entirely bad, but that's a lot of minerals and gas wasted. So let's see if we have a counterattack now from Father coming here. Seems like he will stay in base. Not rushing it this time. He's taking it easy. Staying relaxed, knowing he has an advantage right now. Because he just killed so many resources for the power split. It's actually 200 minerals for the shuttle. It's 200 minerals plus 100 gas for the Reaver. 125 minerals and 50 gas for the Dragoon that died. And that is a lot for only 3 SCVs killed. Oh, so that mine didn't connect. Alright. Do we have more Reavers coming out? No, we don't. So right now this support bay is not producing anything. Alright, there's the Reaver. So we're gonna be seeing another Reaver popping out soon. So +1 is coming up from our Terran player here. Meanwhile, the Pros player is getting ready to make his next expansion here. The Reaver should pop anytime soon. Doing a pylon wall here, of course. Making sure no vultures getting in the kitchen way. So the second Reaver's out. It's in the shuttle. Let's see if we're gonna get some more harassment here. Or if this is just for a future push. Just look at this. We have 7 gateways already from White here. Meanwhile, we have 4 more factories coming up in the Terran base. +1 is soon done. We don't have a starport yet. And he is pretty low on gas right now. So that means we have double upgrades and we have tanks being produced. Right, so seems like Wyatt is getting ready here for a new push. Can he actually push this? That's the big question here. Is that possible? I'm not sure here, but let's see. All right, so father getting ready for his own push now. Oh, boom! Down goes all the Marines. Oh, and down goes the Reaver. Well, that's a good trade for father there, killing the Reaver. Which means that all white has now is a group of dragoons and a couple of sellouts. But you don't want to be staying on the low ground here too long. So white now meeting father on the high ground, making sure he doesn't get up there. So here's the vision. Still an observer here. Oh, white is actually going around? Leaving his entire base unprotected here. Well, let's see if they're gonna trade bases right now. So here we go. Well, father gotta know that something is wrong here. And this is actually gonna be a base trade right now. And this is pretty cool actually. So we have turrets being built in the Pra's base. Meanwhile on the other side of the map, we have mines being put down. We have one tank out on the top here. Oh, and that saddle drop just made a whole lot of difference there. Right now, both players just digging into each other's bases. And we have tanks killing off the third base here. We have a probe waiting in the bottom left corner. How is this gonna end for father here? So he's flying away with his engineering bay. Meanwhile, this base is going down. The vulture is going to the bottom left. Is he gonna find the probe? Well, the probe won't be able to build anything at least. Oh, we get a TT out! And it mine drags, kills all the vultures. On the other side of the map, we have a couple of dragoons still killing the Terran base. And that's a lot of vultures. Did he see this? I don't think he did. And if this comes down to... What are we building? Okay, so we're building a nexus here. The forge is gonna go down. So no cannons. And this one is gonna be pretty safe. Oh, the command center is actually saved. And that is huge. That is very important for father. He has 300 minerals. Meanwhile, white has 3,000 minerals right now. So both players just scouting around now. Right, so what father needs to do now is just put up a wall here. Keep these guys in the base. Oh, and look at this. He scouts it. He scouts it. And this means that white won't be able to win this. How is he ever gonna be able to get all the way down here to protect his base when there is a command center still very much alive here? And there's no other probes out on the map, right? No, there's not. And this is only dragoons right now. And GG is called. White taps out and father takes game number 3. Well done, father. Here we go. Alright. Can't wait for game number 4 here. It's gonna be on the map Clay Fields. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so starting in the top left corner, playing in the red color is gonna be DM's White. And in the bottom right corner, playing in the yellow color is gonna be IRK's father. So this means the score is 2-1 in favor of father here. And that game was very close. We didn't really have a big engagement in the middle of park. Since White just went all around the map to get to father's base and both players just killing off each other's base. So pretty weird game, but also very interesting. And very exciting to see who's gonna win it. But since father got away with his command center, felt like he had it pretty comfortably. So let's see what's gonna happen this game. Well, it seems like White is going for the same strategy that he did last couple of games. And father as well here. It's a bit earlier scout here from White. So we might be seeing a sellout popping out this time. Could be a sellout coming out now. Nope, it's the timing for the cybernetics, so won't be a sellout. Right, so barrack is done. No marines yet. Well, is he thinking that maybe because White haven't gone for any early dragoons or harassment in the earlier games, he can wait with the marines? Because the other games he's been very quick with just producing marines. We got the range. We got a dragoon being produced. This time he's not going for that early expansion. So the probe here is getting a lot of intel. Oh, and the marine just missed it. Sneaky probe! Sneaky probe. More and more dragoons being produced here. And this might be an early aggression here from White. So the trick here to protect against this is you don't want to let the dragoons up your ramp here, so they can stay here and start harassing. Because since the factory is in the wall here, everything that pops out from the factory is also going to be hit by the dragoons. So what you can do is that you can place the marines here and put your barrack over the marines. So the dragoons can't get up here, they won't be seeing what hits them. They have to auto target, and they're gonna miss almost every single shot. Or every other shot. Oh, we got a 2 factory build here from father this time. So it's not gonna be an early expansion here, it's a sneaky build. Sneaky, sneaky. So first the tank is done. And this is gonna be an early push here from Father. He's gonna go for a very early push here. Gonna be a couple of Marines, along with the 2 tanks, and the rest should be all vultures, right? There is the mine upgrade. Now we should be seeing a couple of vultures being produced there, and it seems like he just noticed that the bunker is being emptied, and he does not decide to pull back his dragoons. He's actually going up top right here for some reason. So it's gonna be 5 dragoons against this Terran army. They're taking the long way around here. Alright. So let's see. Alright, so this is important. This is clay fields. Whoever has this will have an advantage. What you want to do is put your tanks up here. No, don't go in there. No, this is such a trap. Oh no. He's gonna lose the tanks. You always walk up here first. So, there's nothing to detect here. Okay, so we have an observer out now. We have siege mode. Oh, it's going so slow. Oh. Wow. What a mistake. Losing those tanks. To only 3 dragoons up here. Gotta be hitting your head like when watching this replay now, Father. Alright, so we have a 2-2 score now. Once again, White evens out the score here. Here we go. So we're getting into game number 5 here, guys. And it's gonna be on Whiteout. One of my favorite maps. At least to cost. Maybe not to play. Alright, starting in the bottom mid position, playing in the red color, it's once again DM's White, and in the top left corner, playing in the yellow color, it's gonna be RK's Father. So this is the 5th game. Whoever wins this game is going straight into the finals. Who do you guys think is gonna win this? Write in the comments. To your right. So looks like we have the same opening from both guys this game. Ten gateway here. We have a 10 barrack here. So the best part about this map is the dark spots on the map, as we're gonna be seeing right now. So we have the forests here that are dark spots. As you can see, this is what this guy is seeing right now. Instead of this whole area, he only sees this because of the 3s here. So it's a dark spot, and it opens up for very fun strategies actually. You can put like lurkers behind the trees, you can put mines behind the trees, and so on. And it's like just a lurker field or a minefield or anything. You can hide Dark Templars in there and they're gonna do a lot of damage before being noticed. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff can happen in the woods on this map. So I hope we'll get to see some interesting play from both players in the last game in the first series. Right, so once again, White is going for the Cybernetics core. And once again, the probe gets into the Terran base. Right, so Father is waiting around now to see if the Cybernetics core is gonna start spinning, and it hasn't started spinning yet because there is a Dragoon being produced this time. And this guy is still alive. Not anymore. He goes down. Alright, so we have range coming up. We have 2 Dragoons being produced here. Meanwhile, we got 2 factory build here from Father. 1 base, 2 fact. And might be another early push here from Father. You can call this SCV for being in the dark about what's happening here. Checking up top here. Nothing there, bro. Not yet, anyways. Not that we know of. But you can't build anything up here, so won't be anything hiding inside that up on this high ground. So Father now getting into the pros base and noticing that there is a 2 gateway play. There's no robotics yet, so there won't be any reavers coming out anytime soon. No citadel, still a spinning cybernetics core, so range is not done. So he should be feeling pretty safe right now with 1 tank and a bunker here. Also getting siege mode, so making way for his own expansion right now. Dragoons moving across the map. Maybe won't be able to do that much damage because the siege mode is almost done here. Might be able to fire off a couple of shots here before, but most likely they won't. Boom. So another SCV here moving into the Pra's base. Noticing the expansion here. Won't get much more intel than a couple of Dragoons blocking his way into the base. So we have an engineering bay coming up here. Father gonna play pretty safe this last game. Because of course, if he loses this, he's out. Same goes for White. He's playing it very safe, going for his standard play here. Getting observatory. There won't be any reavers or anything coming out this time. We're gonna be seeing a shuttle though. So we might be seeing a couple of setups being produced now. Put into that shuttle just to be able to cope with any aggression from the Terran. But on the other side of the map, there's just a Terran maxing up. Alright. White now moving out. He's probably going for another expansion here early on. He has a couple of Dragoons outside the turn base and has noticed that there's nothing coming out here. So he should be feeling pretty safe to take this expansion. Although this is a hard spot to defend. Because if you put your the Terran army in here, you won't be able to see it from outside. And it's pretty hard to kill an army off in here. So protecting against a ranged army like a Terran army, it's gonna be pretty hard here. And it's so open for any Terran army to just put up a lot of tanks and mine up. So let's see how this works. You have your expansion over here as well with gas, so that is an option if you feel like this one isn't safe. But maybe White wants to take this expansion to be able to produce some gateways outside the base. This is a pretty far distance to get out of your base. So maybe that's what he's trying to do here. And we see that Father is getting his own expansion. He still haven't built an academy. No scans yet. +1 just recently started here. So both players playing it very safe this game. Alright, so we have a red army now in the woods, lurking around there. They're gonna move in. Or not, they're just staying outside. Oh, let's see how this goes. Father getting ready for some aggression here. Unsieging all his tanks. Probably gonna lift this barrack soon. We have couple of Goliaths, and we have the range for the Goliaths. We have scans ready to kill off any observers here. And here we go. One Dragoon goes down. Okay, so this is just to prepare for this expansion here. So Father getting his own second expansion, third base. Meanwhile, in the red base here, we have a lot of setups being produced, of course. The legs are down soon. More and more gateways coming up. +1 is almost finished. We have the starport. We have another armory coming up. There should be a science facility being produced anytime now. And here is the Protoss army. +1 should be done just in time to cope with this Protoss army that comes from the middle of park. And once again we are seeing Father's wall building here. So he's gonna be seeing the Templar archives, and he's gotta know that alright, there is a Templar archives, there will be arbiters sometime soon. Alright, so White is actually going to the dark spot here, to the woods, and let's see if he's planning on attacking from here. That might be the best way to get into the Terran base, but also they are gonna be going up against a line of tanks here, and this is gonna be very hard for him here because there's a lot of units here, and all the cells go down one by one. A lot of SCVs are killed off, but the entire Protoss army, except for 8 units, are being killed off. So, good trade for our Terran player here. But still, that was a lot of SCVs being killed by the Protoss army. So, you gotta be feeling pretty satisfied here, the Protoss player, that he weakened the economy for the Terran player here. And the Comsat station is almost burned down. So White is getting ready to get his 4th base up now. And we have 10 gateways and 9 factories. Both players just maxing it up now, and we have the +2 and +1 armor coming up from Father pretty soon here. That's some good intel, Father, there, knowing that the Protoss army is still out on the map. Just waiting around in the middle of the park, just waiting to see if anything is gonna pop out or in. And look, down goes the Comsat. Right, so we have 9 factories, and this is a pretty neat sim city here. A lot of space to get into your base if there is a recall. And we're gonna be seeing Arbiters very soon here, because the Arbiter Tribunal is done and the Stargate is up, and the first Arbiter should be starting very soon here. And Father just scouted the 4th base here from the Protoss player. So both players soon max out here, and we're 15 minutes into the game. Of course, that first push from White here lowered his amount a bit, but he's actually ahead of Father once again. And thanks for the follow, Fisheye. And for the follow from It's Rain. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to IGTV. This is BSL Chobo League round of 4. And the sound is huge. That's enough. Alright, so this is BSL Chobo League. It's round of 4. Lucky Noob, thanks for the follow, man. I need to learn how to lower the sound on that. The announcements are just killing me. Alright. So thanks for the follow. And this is BSL Chobo League. It's round of 4, the semifinals between DM White and IRK's Father. And we have a huge engagement in the middle of the park here. And White is trying to break in here to the Terran base. The storms aren't perfect, but they're killing a lot of tanks, the ones that are hitting. But eventually White has to pull back here. And oh, look at that, another storm. Connects well with the Terran units, and well, that was a big blow for White, but also reducing the Terran army a bit. So both players getting pretty low now on minerals here in their main base and natural. So it is time to expand for both players. Especially for Father. He's only on 3 bases still. He needs to get another base up. Meanwhile, White has his 5th base coming up now. And he also has an Arbiter here. Oh, and he actually decides to get this base. Interesting choice. Oh, and that's a great... Oh, but is the vessel going down? Yes, it is. The vessel goes down, but so does the Arbiter. Big blow for both players, but Arbiters are more expensive, of course, and takes longer to produce. And look at this. Is he gonna be able to kill off all these high Templars now? No, the Templar still has a couple of storms left in them. And we still don't have another expansion coming up here from Father. He is so low on minerals right now. He needs to get another base up very soon. And with 9 factories, he should have taken a 4th base much earlier. Meanwhile, White is stacking a lot of minerals, but he's very low on supply. He's only 120 right now. And if there was ever a time to attack, this would be the time for Father. But once again, the Protoss army is closing in on the Terran supply here. And... oh, we have a couple of vultures here in the woods. Seems like Father forgot about them. And they were killed off by their own mine there. Still no base here from Father. Needs to start making one of those very soon now. Okay, so mining up his own base. Getting ready for a recall. So we have a 2-1 upgrade here for Father. 3-2 coming up very soon. Still no 4th base though. And he really needs to start thinking about making one of those. So how do you get vision in the forest? Well, you need something flying over it. And in this case, an observer is a great choice. Right, so we now have Father here moving in. Oh, and that's a lot of kills. Look at all those Dragoons going down. Great engagement from Father here. Let's see now. Okay, so he puts a couple of tanks in the forest, of course. And this base is probably gonna go bye-bye. Well, that's a good crystallize. This is a pretty good engagement from White here. Getting on top of this. But it seems like this these locked tanks here works both ways actually. And now would be a great time for Father to get his new expansion up. But still, we don't see any sign of him expanding. And is this actually too late now? He needs to get that expansion up. So here we go. The Nexus is going down. Oh, and that is a very good EMP there. Hitting a lot of the Protoss units. Killing off their plasma shield. Oh, these mines are not great to have so close to your tanks. Oh, and look at that Templar. Just storming everything. We still have a couple of units left for both players, but look at White. He has so much cash banked up right now. Oh, and Father actually got an expansion down here. This is a very good minefield over here. So we're 22 minutes into the game here, and yeah, I agree. It's very hard to kill a turtling Terran, especially on this map, where you can put so many mines just to split the map in two. And splitting a map in two when you're playing against the Terran, not that great. For some reason, Terrans always have it easier to keep producing even without a base or minerals. So right, so White now down on 100. Oh, he's very low on minerals actually. He's still mining in his natural. But he also has the top right spot now. And the Nexus is soon done here. So let's see, how is Father gonna counter this? He needs to start mixing it up a bit. Right, so the Protoss army is now moving down to the bottom left. And what's at the bottom left? Well, Father has a base over here. Which is not good to have if there's a Protoss army moving into it. And yes, they are. And we have an Arbiter in the bottom left corner here. White going for that command center. Trying to focus it down. Won't work though. And now he's killing off a lot of those SCVs here. That's a lot of kills for these Dragoons. Getting on top of that cliff is quite annoying for the Terran player here. Alright, so White has a base on top left, producing Dragoons right now, and a couple of Templars, or DTs. But it won't get out because it's blocking the ramp with cannons. Right, so the Arbiter. Oh, and it's a recall! And look at that! EMP hits. And these guys lost all their plasma shields. But one factory is actually going down, maybe two as well. Two factories going down. So we have a new probe trade here. And he's gonna try and move them all up here. There's actually nothing that's able to kill this. Alright, so we have an Arbiter down here. So now he knows about this base as well. And right away, White is moving units across the map. Try and kill this off. Oh, look at these. These mines are doing the trick here. Oh, and Father's actually moving across the map now. So what is left in White's base here? Well, he has a lot of units just standing around here. He's just moving 12 Dragoons each time. And if he loses this base, well, what does he have left? Not much, actually. Oh, so we have a recall over here. And that is actually gonna kill off the command center for Father. Was that a recall? What the hell? How did they all get up there? Oh, we got another recall down here. And is White actually gonna get this command center now? All the SCVs are being transferred to this base. And if this command center goes down, Father is gonna be without any bases. But meanwhile, Father is killing off this base. But look at this, it's so many units all over the place here. And he actually lost both command centers now. And he's so low on minerals. Won't be able to do much here. PTs. Alright, so Father is on 142 supplies against White's 200 here. And do we see another recall here? No way. He doesn't have the energy for another recall, does he? Of course not. And why is he moving it in there? Does he know that, okay, you can't do anything about me? So White still has over 2k minerals, while Father is so low. But look at all these units. Oh, and there it is. Another recall in the top left, and this might be it, guys. This is the no, he has one command center left, but he doesn't have that many SCVs left, and the command center might go down here. But so is this expansion, and maybe this expansion. But he doesn't have anything to defend with, and White still has over 2k minerals here, and this does not look good for Father. Is White gonna be the product to take down Father in BSL Chobo League? It most definitely looked like it. The problem here for Father is that he doesn't have that much minerals left. He doesn't have that many SCVs left. He does not have enough command centers left or enough expansions to expand that. And just look at this. White now down to 8 workers. And we have another one. Oh, and he skips it? Well, you need to kill off every single building here. So here we go. This might be it, guys. This might be the last engagement for both these players. How is this gonna end here? How is this gonna end here? Here we go. Oh, and he gets that one, and GG is called. Look at this. All these units get locked away. Even the whistle, and that is GG. Father taps out, and White is through to the BSL Chobo League finals. Well played by both players. That was a pretty intense games, but as I said, getting that last expansion or your fourth base is so important here. Yeah, that stasis was just, well, was crazy, right? Alright, so that means White takes the first series here and beats IRK's Father. Next game is gonna be versus Art of Turtle from Team Ash and LML from Team Red. But first, we're gonna have a short break. So stay tuned, people. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, we are back. Okay, so well, we got one series left in the semifinals. It's gonna be between Ash, Art of Turtle, and Red's LML, and it's gonna be a ZVP, Art of Turtle being Zerg and LML being Protoss. So the first game is gonna be a Monte Cristo, which I think is a very fun map to cast or play and cast. So let's get into it. Here we go. We're gonna change the score to 0-0, and we're gonna change the players to AOT and LML. All these shorts, right? So starting in the top left corner, playing in the white color, it's gonna be Red's LML, and in the bottom right corner, playing in the green color, the military green color, is gonna be Art of Turtle. Yeah, I think so too. Omo, if anyone in the chat knows what LML stands for, write it in the comments to your right. If you think it's just his name, write in the comments to the right. Lick my lips. Well, that might be one. Or Little Man Little. Or Little Mouse Lost. I don't know. Oh, seriously? He doesn't even know himself? That's pretty cool. Let's make links! Yeah, but he's Protoss, so let's make lalots or lagoons. Let's make lagoons. Let's make Larriers. Larriers. It's like the plural for Larrys. If you want one Larry, a couple of Larrys, or you can make Larriers. Lagoons. Yeah, alright. So Art of Turtle here. Oh, look at this guy. He actually managed to get a kill. Oh my god, that's huge. So we have an overpull here. Of course, overpull opening. And look, is he gonna get another kill? No way. No way. Pulling back. What a hero. Hero probe. Or let's make lovers. Or let's make love. I don't know. Might be let's make love. Makes sense to me. The world needs more love. Good guy LML. Yeah, let's go for that. I think that's should be the right explanation for his ID here. All right, so we have 3 hatcheries coming up. Pretty standard for both players so far. Getting this base up is kind of huge. If you get a base up here, you have well, you have a lot of areas to defend, but you also have a lot of area that you cover because you cover this expansion, and you also have a pretty neat way into this expansion. So if you can get this one up and get a couple of more hatcheries, macro hatcheries here, you're in a pretty good position. But if you lose this to early aggression or something, then you're in a pretty bad spot. So who do you think is gonna win this series? Write in the comments to the right if you think Let's Make Love gonna win it or Art of Turtle. Alright, so we we have the cybernetics here. We only have two probes in the gas here. Is that a mistake? Or is this some kind of timing? But that's the third probe. So here's the Stargate. Oh, ooh. Well, when you get Dragoons, this one is gonna be a hell of a lot of annoyment to get past. Because the Dragoons has to take this way around to get out, or they're gonna go this way because they're just so clever. Right, so LML now scouts AOT's second expansion here. Gonna get into the base, and that is pretty huge because he's gonna know that there's a lair and there is a spire, so this is not a 3-hatch Hydra build, and that is gonna make him feel pretty safe right now. So Link speed is coming up as well. We don't have a +1 yet though. We do have the Citadel, and we have a +1 for the Corsairs here. So this is actually going to be a Corsair build. Might be seeing a robotic soon with the shuttle. Might be a DT drop in the beginning, but might switch to Corsair Reaver. Who knows? That would be crazy, right? First time I saw that strategy in Remastered was from Eriador, I think, in a tournament. And I was like, oh my god, I want to play PvC. And I've been a Zerg player all my life, almost. Or not in vanilla. I played Pralas on vanilla. So here we go. First Corsair is out. First couple of Scourges are gonna hit, but they're not gonna be able to kill off this Corsair before the Overlord is bye-bye. So we got a third one coming up. Did he cancel? No, he's still making the +1 here. It's very interesting. I like it. More cannons coming up now. And here we have the macro hatchery. An Evo chamber. Another macro hatchery. Oh, and the Scourge go down. And he's gonna scout the spinning cybernetics core, and he's gonna think that, range already? Well, no bro. It's a +1. And it's gonna be more Corsairs coming out of this base. So be ready, bro. They're gonna hit hard. They're gonna kill off a lot of Overlords, because once that +1 is done, and you have 5 of them, they don't need many shots to kill off an Overlord. And also gonna kill off Scourge pretty easy before they hit. Yeah, so this... Yo, what's up, Babo? What's up, Fisheye? Welcome to the cast. And this is Agi TV, of course. And we're casting BSL Chobo League round of 4. It's the semifinals between Red's LML and Ash's Art of Turtle. The first series was between RK's father and DM White. And White won that game 3-2 in a very, very close series. Could have gone either way here. Oh, look at this. Seems like LML has done his homework, because he knows that Art of Turtle is really likes going his Mutalisk there. Oh, and this is gonna be so hard for AOT now. He's not upgrading the range for these guys, but look at this. Now his supply blocked. The Overlord speed is done at least, but AOT won't be able to produce anything right now, and he produced a lot of Scourge here. If LML can manage to get another Overlord, then this is gonna be very hard to defend against. So he has the +1. Here comes the Zealots again. Moving in. Well, they won't get in there. So what do? You switch. Oh, and look at that. Killing off all those Scourges. And the Zealots is in the base. Look at this, guys. We have Zealots in the main base. And all those Overlords are still going down. And all the drones are being hit at as well. Now it's all about control here. He's going for the lair. Is he gonna get the lair? That's gonna be huge. Can he get the lair? Should he go for the Spire since he's going for Stargate? Maybe not. He's going for the lair. That's gonna really set the Zerg play back, losing one base. Now going for the Spire here. If he gets the Spire, that's gonna be huge. Well, the Hydra speed is up, but did he get Lurkers? No, he did not, most likely. And that is gonna be very annoying, not being able to do a Hive, not being able to upgrade to get Lurkers. And right now, all LML has to do is just keep producing Zealots. He can expand, make Zealots. He doesn't even need Dragoons because this is gonna be against a pretty weak Hydra army that doesn't even have speed yet. Down goes the Overlord, and we have a DT on the top right corner. We have more hatcheries being produced here, and GG is called. Art of Turtle taps out. He feels like, okay, no point trying here. I'm way behind. Let's head into the next game instead. Well, I think that's smart, my friend. So our proudest player from Germany, Reds LML, is taking the first game here. Very convincingly. He knew that. Game number 2 is gonna be on Sylphid. 3-player map, of course. Everyone knows Sylphid. Can you guys hear the shower in the background? Feels like you can. Alright. So starting at top mid position, playing in the white color, it's gonna be Reds LML. And the bottom right corner playing in the military green is gonna be Ash Art of Turtle. And that means we have a 1-0 score here for our German pros player. So what can we expect from this game, guys? What do you think? Who do you guys think is gonna win this? Alright, so I shouldn't have mentioned it. It's just some blur in the background. Just, yeah, ignore it. Alright, so we have one ban on Protoss. How does everyone else feel about this? Now's the time to speak up here. Okay. So LML going for a gateway opening here. I love it. Noticing the Overlord here. Now going around the Overlord. No, he is not. He's going straight into it. So we have an overpull from Art of Turtle. Is he gonna be able to deny this expansion? Yeah, well, he can't afford to expand anyways. So he's getting into the base. He's seeing the spawning pool here. He's gonna know that, okay, this is an overpool. It's gonna be most likely for the Zerglings. Well, that means you can go. If you want to go, you can go. You don't have to, but you can. Is he actually gonna get another drone? Last game, was that the turning point for LML? Getting that drone in the beginning. Doing so much damage with his probe. And look at this. This is a lot of mining time actually being getting missed here for AOT. Each time he moves his drones, he's losing a lot of mining time. Okay, so here we go. Well, one thing goes down. Another one. Great micro here. Oh, and that's 4 kills. And that's what you expect from a sellout. Almost 5 kills for that sellout. Crazy. That is some seriously good microing here. Look at this. This is brilliant, guys. 2 sellouts killing 8 Zerglings. That is a pretty good trade. Yeah, now it's just showing off, right? Put it in behind here. That's the right spot for him. Oh, and look at this. Now there's 2 overlords in the wall here for. Well, second sellout didn't do the trick here. Third, I mean. So do we have speed yet? Yeah, it looks like we have speed. And yeah, you might need another cannon here, bro. Alright, so nope, you won't get in there right now, but you might break it if you hurry up a bit. So we have the lair, and we have our third base up now. What is next for Mr. LML here? Well, the Stargate, halfway done. And it's gonna be annoying. AOT being so far behind now. He had to produce so many Zerglings in the beginning that he doesn't have drone for this. He can't actually support Hydrogen right now. He needs to keep producing drones. So he will be a bit late with this Hydrogen, which means that he might lose one of the overlords to a Corsair. Still no Hydrogen. We have a Spire though. Oh, this does not look good for our serve player here. Still no Hydrogen, and he's still not making gas here either. So the first Corsair is out. He knows about this Overlord, of course, because he went straight that way in the beginning. And there it is. Next Overlord should be around here somewhere. Or in the mineral only. So still no Hydrogen though. Going for Spire here. So the first Overlord is going down. Now we're looking for another one. Finally we have a Hydrogen coming up. Evo Chamber and a lot of hatcheries. But well, the thing now is that since LML didn't scout with his first Corsair, he doesn't really know what's happening in the Zerg base until now. And well, it's a lot of hatcheries. It's a 5 hatch Hydra, it seems. But we still don't have any upgrades. And out of 30 is just stacking so much minerals right now. Well, he's making Mutalis again. Well, that might be a good choice because there's only 2 Corsairs on the map. Oh, don't go in there. Don't want to get in there. Right, so we have a lot of Zealots now moving out. Killing off the Lings here. First couple of Zealots goes to meet up with them, but well, what can they do against Speedlots? And this is a lot of Speedlots, guys. This is 10 actually, against 4 Mutalis, and nothing to block. Nothing to defend here. He's making drones and Scourge. Now there's Zerglings coming out, but what can Zerglings do against +1 Zealots? Nothing. There is no Sunkens here. The Zealots walking straight up to the Spire here. Meanwhile, we have Zealots in the mineral line and also in the expansion. Oh my god, there's just attacks from everywhere right now. And how is Elmel ever gonna cope with this? Well, he has Scourge, but they won't do the trick here. And look at this, the Spire almost went all down. So the Evo Chamber is gonna go down. That's gonna set him back a bit, but he didn't start the +1. But this is a lot of hatcheries. It's actually 3 hatcheries here, and if these Zealots can kill 1, that is gonna be huge. And still, we got more drones being produced here. Right now, we need units, guys. AOT needs to produce units. He will not be able to kill all these Zealots with just Mutalis. When he's moving back, 1 Zealot is still left behind here, and it's killing drones. It keeps killing drones. How many can he get? 3 drones! That is also huge. And this guy is still alive. Or these guys. And they've been killing. And look at this. Wow. We have Dark Templar in the expansion here. And it's hitting the egg. And it's hitting all the larvas. And AOT. Wow. Taps out. GG. Second game goes to Mr. Elmel. Oh my god. This is some really good play from Mr. Elmel here. Is this too good of a play for Chobo League? Write in the comments to the right. Two-hour score for our German Prados player here. Playing very nice, very good against this American Zerg player. Third game is gonna be on Match Point. One of my favorite maps to play, actually. Man, here we go. Third game. It's gonna be an MP. Match Point. Starting the bottom left corner, playing in the white or the pink, bright pink colorish. It's gonna be LML. And in the top right corner, playing in the green color, military green, it's gonna be AOT. Who do you think is gonna win this? Write in the comments if you think that AOT, Art of Turtle, is gonna pull one back, or if Elmel is gonna go for 3-0 flawless win in the semifinals, showing that he is by far a contender for the title BSL Season 9 Chobo League champion. Let's find out, guys. These replays are from... let's see here. They played on... did they play yesterday? No, wait. Yeah, I think it was this weekend or last week. Yeah, it was this weekend. They played this weekend. It was. The final is gonna be played on Saturday. Oh, and look at this! We have a proxy gateway, people! So what do we know here? Art of Turtle did scout this. He knows about it. He's getting a creep colony. Oh, this is so stressful. This is so stressful for a Praros player. You go this, you don't have anything that's defending your main. You have to save up to get a forge, because these Zerglings are just gonna run straight by and kill your main. Meanwhile, there is a sunken colony in the Zerg base, and this is like, oh, this is like heaven for a Zerg player, in my opinion. When you scout that proxy gateway, what can a Praros player do? Well, he can lose, that's for sure. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Right, he's going for the forge. He's going for the pylon. Now going for the probes. Can he get the probes? He needs to get the pylon. Can he get the pylon? Pylon is going down. But so are the Zerglings here. Oh, and he's gotta be hitting his head here. Because now the pylon is up here. And, well, the mineral line should be safe here. But look at this. He's been banking up a lot of Zerglings in his base. And they're going straight for the gateways. Ouch. Look at this. Look at this. What can a Praros do when the Zerg comes for you? Well, not much. Not much. If he gets that pylon, if he can get that pylon, it's gonna be huge. Look at that. Pylon goes down. The gateways are unpowered. No more cells coming out here. Oh, and he's going for an expansion now. Well, that's the trick here. And he's not actually building a new... He has a probe here. Why isn't he building another pylon? Big question. Question. $1 million question. Why didn't he build a pylon? Well, guys, this looks like GG to me. Maybe. 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 Well, these sellers keep killing Zerglings. I mean, LML cells gotta be on crack or something, because they're like... they're killing too many Zerglings all the time. How is that possible? Oh, did he cancel one cannon? Oh no, he cancelled one cannon. Do you guys think that was the right move? To cancel a cannon out? I don't think that was the right decision here. Oh my god. This wall. Oh, and now we cancel another building. I'm not sure this is... Well... Oh, look at this. There's almost no drones here. Is he panicking now? Well... And this is gonna be annoying. Oh, and he gets in! The sellout was not on hold! And GG is called. AOT brings one back to the Ash team. Or to his own team, actually. Yeah, it was. Wow, LML actually cancelling 3 buildings there. All he had to do is just keep the cannon there where he was producing. But instead, being greedy, instead of going defensively and maybe getting back into the game after that failure with the proxy gate, he actually goes for one cannon and cancels it and make Nexus. Wow, he could have had a clean sheet here, but yeah. Alright, so the 4th game is gonna be on La Mancha 1.1, people. And here we go. Starting in the top left corner, playing in the green color, the military green color, is gonna be Ash Art of Turtle. And in the bottom left corner, playing in the pinkish color, is gonna be Red's LML. Once again, I'm asking you guys, who do you think is gonna win this series? Write in the comments to the right. If you think it's gonna be LML taking the his third victory here, going to the finals, or if you think it's gonna be Art of Turtle putting one more back and even the score and getting us into the 5th game, write in the comments who you think and who you're cheering for, of course. My name is Age and this is Age TV, people. Right. So we have a 9 pool here from Art of Turtle. On the other side of the map, we have Forge opening, which pretty much counter this pretty good, in my opinion. At least if you scout it, which LML is not doing. He's scouting the wrong way here. And here comes the first Zerglings. And they will spawn before the probe gets there. But is the oh, we have a double scout. Oh my god. This is huge. LML going for a double scout. He's like, okay, this is the 4th game. Of course, if I go a proxy, he's gotta go for something weird. He wants to pull one back. Now I'm putting down 2 cannons. Yeah, buddy. You're not getting in here. Thing is, with speed halfway down and 8 Zerglings, you might need more than that. And that is the right choice. 2 cannons get the gateway, minimize the way in here, block it with probes. What can a Zerg do? Oh, look at this. We got proxy gateways, people. Whoopee, whoopee. Right, look at this. Look at this. How is this gonna end? Look at these probes just being ready here. Can they hold the line? Can they hold down the fort here? Move them back and forth, 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 back and forth. Ooh, one Zergling manages to pass by. And that is not enough. So right now, AOT is low on larvas. He does not have an expansion yet. And LML has 3 gateways. So right now he can only produce, well, Zerglings from 1 larva here, 1 hatchery. And he got drone on the map. He also has a Zergling in the Prowler's base, but he won't be able to do much damage. Because this is way too many probes for 1 single Zergling to handle. Oh, denying that creep colony is gonna be huge. Oh my god. That is going to be huge. Once again denying it. Now the zealots get into the base here. So let's see the zealot micro here. Looking pretty good. Getting all those. Now getting into the mineral line. Oh, getting 1 drone. Oh my god. The sunken colony is gonna go down here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Poor AOT. We got just more and more zealots coming in here. LML getting ready to build his Nexus now. Oh, and these Zerglings just getting hit by these zealots all the time. And now they're in the base. There's no Sunkens here. Oh, and AOT does not know what to do here. Well, he has to get through a zealot wall now. And that is not easy, people. So many Zerglings dying. And look at this. The zealots are on hold position or something. What's happening? What are they doing? They're not attacking. What is going on here? They're like, we're winning! And they just quit attacking. Very weird. That is not what you expect from zealots, but yeah. No, I don't think that was a drone drill. I think that drones have a longer range to attack. And I think he put them a hold position or something. Or they glitched, but they just quit attacking. So, out of turtle down to 8. 8 drones. While LML is on 17. Now we're 7. Well, something weird is happening here. Okay, so AOT is gonna clean out this base. He's not targeting the pylon right now, but he is now. But meanwhile, LML has his expansion up. Oh, he's expanding over here? What is this? Why? Why would you expand here? Why would you expand towards the enemy base? You won't be able to get in here. Oh no, and this gotta be it, guys. Oh no, GG is called. Art of Turtle taps out. And Red's LML, Let's Make Love, takes the second series and is now in the grand finals, where he's going up against DM's clan leader, Mr. White. Oh my god, guys. That was some crazy series today. Great games from all 4 players. And huge congrats to DM White and Red LML. Well earned spots in the grand finals. And they'll be played on Saturday. We won't be live casting them. We will be casting them next week. It will be on this channel, IGTV. And the announcement of the grand finals will be out on Team Liquid very soon. Very soon. So me and Averti is setting up a date, and I'm gonna see if one of my fellow X is gonna co-cast with me. Otherwise, it's gonna be just me. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and wow, what a series here, guys. Some quick games in the last series, and some very long, very solid PVTs in the first series. Great evening, great Thursday. So have a great evening, everyone, and I hope you tune in next week when we're gonna cast the grand finals of Chobo League. And this is it for me. Let's see if we have anyone that is casting anything else. I think there should be someone out casting right now, if I am not mistaken. Let's see here. Is Silver actually casting the Russian Pro League Season 2? Might be that he is. Yes, he is. So I'm gonna be hosting my buddy Soul C Silver, and hope you all enjoy some Russian casting here. So have a great evening, and thanks a lot for tuning in. I'll see you all next week. I out. Love you all. Mwah.